Hey, 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 Eugene and Andrea, we are back.
Hello, everyone.
Still talking about what's Black love got to do with it. And today we are talking about reaching back to move forward. Can you say that with me?
Reaching back to move forward.
Can you say that with me?
Hey, guys, make sure you guys go to webuildlegacy.com so you can get your copy to What's Black Love Got to Do with It. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube page, webuildlegacy.com. Hit the subscribe button and the notification button so you can be updated on our latest videos that we post. So,
what is it?
Reaching back
to move forward. Can you say that again?
Reaching back to move forward. Don't play with us.
Okay, so we're here. We're talking about reaching back to move forward. It's imperative because of assimilation that we called integration. We have to make a conscious decision with intention. I am bars all over the place. Make a conscious decision with intention.
Watch that now.
A, to move. What? To reach back to move forward. All right, we'll see you on the other side.
Reaching back to move forward. There's an African proverb that says, to go back to tradition is the first step forward. This African proverb reminds me of the Adinkra symbol, Sankofa. Actually, there are two symbols that are used to represent the West African principle of Sankofa that means it is not taboo to go back and fetch what you forgot, or more simply, go back and get it. While one symbol resembles a heart, the other is a bird that is walking forward, yet reaches back to grab what is described by some as an egg and by others a seed. Both the egg and the seed represent the essence of the best of what our past has to offer us that can be used to help us grow toward the future. Sankofa is a reminder that in order to have a strong foundation, we must empower ourselves by gathering up the knowledge and skills that those who have come before us can teach us. Sankofa reminds us of the importance of moving forward, but not forgetting where we come from, and remembering that we can make more progress when we build upon the past and stand on the shoulders of our ancestors.
You know what? I love the way you read these particular excerpts. Your voice and inflections are just so beautiful. And what I love about this reminds Andrea and I, we are also musicians. We're artists in so many different ways.
Exactly.
Not only in parenting, not only into doula work, not only into construction, design, development, but in so many other ways. And so we love, again, the opportunity to be able to assist you with building legacy. What I love about this is that when we play music and we start to play a song and the song is maybe not going like we wanted to do it or wanted to go.
Or I wanted to go.
The way she wants it to go. She'll say, all right, let's start over. And while she's getting ready to start over, I'm still got my fingers on the keyboard and I'm still playing. She's like, stop.
I literally do it. I know it's not very polite. However,
when you're talking about,
when he's like, okay, I'm starting over. And he'll just go back to the first chord. I'm like, stop. Make the whole keyboard stop. Make all the music stop.
Not only stop, but check this out. That was a regular keyboard. See, now I'm about to begin to talk to you. If you had an acoustic keyboard, we want to stop so that the energy and the vibrations and the frequencies that are actually coming out of those strings have an opportunity to stop and subside. Where am I going with this is that there are some things and patterns that we have allowed and adopted in our lives that again create this cognitive dissonance. In order to get rid of that dissonance or that chord that doesn't sound right, we have to subside and let this energy go down, relax, right? Take what is that word that I usually take? Thought and count up of everything that you have in your life, right? And then start to get rid of inventory. Thank you. Take inventory, and then to get rid of things that do not serve your what? Your highest good. Now, this is the time when everything is quiet. And the energy and the music and the past relationships and those people who are giving you negative energy, all that stuff is starting to subside. Now you have what? Room. You have room to begin
to reestablish that foundation.
That foundation
to look back, to analyze what happened.
Talk about
what is it that got me here in the first place. I love the part about taking the best. See, what people, one of the issues people have, because I talked about it, please go back and look at the listen to the introduction and all of that. But people have issues with certain things when it comes to Africa. And the fact that the audacity to say that our beginnings in Africa would be better than beginning our story here. The audacity, I say it over and over again. It is so, okay? But the thinking about, like, when I consider it, I always I'm perplexed. We know that the people that brought our ancestors here, and the Eurocentric ways of doing things, the medieval times, the evil that was done, the atrocities that were done, the rape, the molestation and of the body, and all the whips and all of the maiming and the cutting off body parts. We know of that, but somehow we still hold that in a high esteem. We still hold that beginning as better than looking back to our own humanity, that humanity that allowed these strangers to come to our land in the first place.
So much commonplace that we, even though we're upset and mad about the police brutality, because we come from, our history starting here in America, we might be upset, but it's become such a way of life where it's accepted. Because if it was not accepted, and if it was not the norm and it wasn't right, it would not only stop, but there will be accountability for these wrongdoings.
And not only that, I mean, when you talk about it's just accepted, it's the premise of it is, from the time, every time I hear things like stop and frisk, that's a slave catcher. That's what they did. They stopped you, they questioned you, they frisked you. That's what that is.
I mean,
but it becomes a thing of where, unless we are willing to look, to rethink, and to question, to Sankofa, and acknowledge, this is not the best that my people have ever been or done. This is not the pinnacle of humanity, living in a place where we have to teach our children how to navigate in these spaces where, people are not comfortable with Black people and melanated skin. This is not the pinnacle and the height of civilization. I'm going to go back and look at my own, because I hear that people travel from all around. I hear that we had inventions and architecture and medicine that rival what's even happening today. That's where we belong.
So this is your opportunity for you to sit back and quiet a lot of the noise that's coming through your computer screen, that's coming through the influences at your job, around your home, and begin to sit back and take inventory and rid yourself of those vibrations and ideas that do not realign and serve your highest goods. You have that responsibility as an individual, as an African American, however you want to term it. But it is time for us to take responsibility for ourselves, our thoughts, our ideas, and how we want to leave a legacy for the next generation that's going to serve their highest good. We can go on, more and more. Is anything else that you'd like to share?
No, we're going to go to
idea
the next,
of
what?
Of reaching back in order to move forward.
Well, we talk a little bit about it more in the next section. So we're going to go ahead and move on with that. We look, stay with us. We're going somewhere. Okay, stay with us. All right. This is all about us getting into that space where we understand and clearly see our power. If you go back and read that introduction and the preface, Africa is rising. African sons and daughters are rising. But we will not just rise because someone's going to get off our neck.
Teach.
We have some internal work to do.
Take time. Please go to webuildlegacy.com and download your free copy of What's Black Love Got to Do with It. Again, at webuildlegacy.com. Yep. And we're looking forward to speaking with you guys on our next session.
We're so glad to have you. Put your comments below. Put your questions below. We want to hear what your thoughts are about this. See you next time.